Moral, poštenje i pristojnost. Od političara to uostalom i očekujemo.
Vožnja biciklom do najvišega zakonodavnog tijela u zemlji u Danskoj nije prodaja populističke magle. I političari doista žive svakodnevicu Kopenhagena, europske biciklističke metropole.
It would be great with a BMW as member of parliament, but actually the easiest way to go around in Copenhagen is by bicycle. So I have a bicycle down there, and I'm using it as often as possible. The parliament has bicycles that everybody can borrow, and ministers do that as well.
29-godišnjemu liberalu Karstenu Lauritsenu teče drugi mandat u parlamentu. U stranku se učlanio s 15 godina, zatim je vodio pomladak. U parlamentarne klupe ušao s 22.
The level of salary should be at an acceptable level, but it should never be the money that are driving people to politics. That creates the wrong politicians. They should be in politics because they believe in something and they want to change something.
Plaće svih danskih parlamentaraca su jednake, bez obzira na pojedinačni staž u klupama. Mjesečno zarade između 25 i 30 tisuća kuna, manje nego u privatnome biznisu, sigurno. Nakon svakih izbora, ovim specifičnim folketingovim dizalima vozi se dosta novih lica. Nema doživotnih političara. Do 2007. parlamentarci su imali pravo na zastupničku mirovinu nakon što su navršili 60. Sada već kada napune godine za prijevremenu mirovinu.
The more years you're in parliament, the bigger pension you get. And if you're only in parliament for half a year, you don't get anything. You have to be here at least 1 year. And after 20 years, you get the total amount of pension. Or if you're not re-elected, you get an extra salary for up to 2 years. But you have to be elected at least 4 years to get that extra.
Drugi mandat nije izborila Nana Westerby, ali mladu socijalisticu pamte kao najmlađu čelnicu jednog parlamentarnog odbora u povijesti folketinga. Predsjedala je onim za stanovanje. U stranku je ušla sa 16 godina. U politiku kaže jer vjeruje da sa sunarodnjacima može mijenjati Dansku.
Right now we have a lot of young people, ordinary young people, active in politics, doing activism, and I think that we need to recruit them into the parliament, and we're actually quite good at that in Denmark.
Mladi danas znatno brže prodiru u vrh danske politike. Od početka se odgajaju u duhu parlamentarizma, njeguje se duh argumentirane rasprave.
After the annual debate about the budget, where we are fighting in the session hall, afterwards the members of the finance committee meets in the committee room, and it could be at 1 o'clock after the debate, 1 o'clock at night, and they drink a glass of wine and eat some food and toast to a good debate.
In the parliament, we have to say sir and madam, and that is because we want to have a fine debate culture. We want to have a high standard for the culture and the language in the debate. It has to be about the substance, not about the surroundings.
Seksističke primjedbe ovdje su nezamislive. Verbalno iživljavanje na političkom protivniku Danci ne vole.
I remember a debate here in Denmark some years ago. We had a very prominent prime minister called Anders Fogh Rasmussen. Right now he is the current general secretary of NATO. And they had a very, very tough debate in the parliament. And one of his opponents called him a dangerous man. And I remember that quite clearly because that was really perceived as a violation of the way we should debate here in Denmark.
Ljetna stanka u parlamentu traje čak 4 mjeseca. Folketing ne radi i znatan broj tjedana tijekom godine. Za to vrijeme političari nisu na ladanju.
The parliament has meetings Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then it's most common that you are in contact with your voters 2 days a week, Mondays and Fridays. So if you don't do that, there is a big chance or risk that you won't be elected the next time. And it's the same with how many times you vote. That is also public, so everybody can see how many times you vote.
Ako javnost političare uhvati u laži, bit će zato kažnjeni prije ili poslije.
There are high moral expectations for the politicians in Denmark. And also we have a high level of trust. I think the Danes trust each other very much. And I think that is partly because we are a society where everybody knows each other. We're a very small country. There aren't there is a short distance between the politicians and the voters.
Stranački život ne svodi se na dvije velike stranke i njihove ideološke satelite. Korupcija znači pak trenutačnu političku smrt.
If any Danish politician was linked to any kind of corruption, this career would end very, very quickly. I mean, it's completely out of order here in Denmark to have some kind of a corrupt politician.
Preuzimanje na sebe više obveza nego prava, međusobno povjerenje i dvosmjerna komunikacija s građanima, činjenje dobra za širu zajednicu. Zvuči utopijski, ili ne?